Did it work? Did I get your attention? This isn't about puppies. Kind of like the kidnapper who's promising you puppies and candies to get you in the van, except that I don't want to hurt you. I just want you in here so that I can talk to you about the current state of things. I will, however, one day own a Bernedoodle, and Hector will never know want. Moving on. I was talking to a friend from school about things, and he was telling me how his wife stays home while he goes out and farms, and how nice it is and how beautifully all of that works, and he's right. And then we got to talking about how it's too bad that, the people who used to conduct themselves that way are basically all dead. But I started thinking, we are the ones the only ones, really, this group of us who are alive right now, my age and older, I'm not going to say how old I am, who had direct contact with members of the Greatest Generation, with these people who made good the goal. Men were men. A man's word was everything. Housewives were venerated. I mean, if you had a wife who could whip up a great meal and who had a really soft disposition, you were envied, my friend. That was really important. Yeah, who kept a clean house, all that stuff. That stuff was important. And another thing, too, is that those people had grit. Those people endured things, that we are not going to have to go through, that our kids are not going to have to go through. Thank the Lord, right? But my point for this whole entire video is, I think we really need to talk to our kids about things that are unpleasant, things that have happened in the past, because it gives you a foundation. It gives you something to reference. When something difficult comes your way, you then think, oh, I remember hearing about this story where so-and-so had this experience in the Holocaust. That's a good example, because schools aren't talking about the Holocaust. And they're doing it for several different reasons. One of those being, anti-Semitism. They want to remove a very valid plight from the Jewish people. But also, I think that they don't want kids to have anything to reference because it makes them weaker. It really does. Think about it. If you have something difficult come your way, and you really believe, because you've never heard anything else, you believe that what you're experiencing is the worst and most difficult thing that has ever happened to anyone ever, you're just going to fall apart and crumble. And I think we see that. So, to sum it up, what I'm saying is, we need to start talking to our kids about unpleasant, hard things. Don't sugarcoat everything for them, because you are doing them a serious disservice, I believe, if you remove the potential for grit.